Alright, so basically I am going to be painting my rock molds from Woodland Scenics, and I'm using this, I don't know what it is. It's some kind of light gray found at Hobby Lobby in the model section, and basically I am using some of that, and I put it into a tray of white just to help tone it down a bit. And basically all you're gonna do is put a little on your brush and then just work it into those cracks. It's really hard to get into all the crevices, so I just kind of twist and turn the brush around. And it doesn't matter, you can leave some light spots because that'll help make it look a little more realistic after you're done. And so, like I said, just keep working them into all the cracks, get all the areas, and we're gonna go back with a real washed out white to do highlights on the tracks, or not the tracks, I'm sorry, on the rocks. I'm working on the tracks right now, that's why I said that. So basically put a little more, get it off the brush, work it into there. I'm gonna get all the edges, like this edge here. I'm just gonna work that in. Right like so. And now see, we got a little more. Should have thinned this down a bit, but it's okay. Alright, and there you have it. Stage like 1 is done for this. Go back and hit the spots that I missed. Like I said, I'm just using a light gray, and if you want to see like a finished product, I will show you. This is what I did yesterday, or last night. Highlighted it with some white. Still needs a little bit of coloring. I used a Tamiya weathering kit that I got. It's really for just military vehicles, but this is like a rust brown wash, and like basically I just like put it on a brush and wiped it off and then just stroked it on, and when it dries it's like you barely can tell it's there, but you can, when you look at the rock wall itself, you can actually see it. So put that back, and so now I will show you how to do the highlighting. You see, you put a little bit of white onto your brush, take your paper towel or whatever you have. I have toilet paper because we're out of paper towels. Story of my life. And then just get as much of that white off as possible. Take this, and then you're just gonna like barely put any pressure on there. And then do it like so. And then voila, looks much more realistic. And then we will go back with a model wash of the rust and do that. And so I will basically get back to doing some more of my molds that I've done, and yeah, that's pretty much it, how I basically do this. I will show you guys what it looks like with the wash, that model wash on there. I'll use the same white paintbrush, it doesn't matter really. And so basically I don't really have a spot to mix it. So I just put it right on there, just like 2 or 3 drops. I'll let you guys see this a little bit. And start charging as well. Okay, that's about the best I can do. And then you're gonna take your brush, roll it around in that, wipe some of it off, and then just some very subtle highlights. Again, just like how you did that. And then once that dries, it will look much better. In person, it looks a lot better than it does on the camera. The camera never does any justice, but basically, yeah, that's what I do to highlight my rocks. And there you have it. That's how I model my rocks.